Hey guys, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. And if you haven't been here before, please subscribe to be a part of the bilingual family. Okay, so today I'm in a funny mood. It's been a long day. I've had a lot of cinnamon rolls. I've been very well fed today. So today is my project pen update for the month of April. It's our 4th month, I think, so far. So that means that I am very much obligated to show you a little bit of an update. There's probably not going to be a lot of progress, but I think you'll be slightly surprised by the progress that you will be able to see. If you don't know what my project pen is, or what like my products are, I highly recommend watching my previous videos of my project pen. They're usually in my playlist, and there you can just like watch all of the products that are in my project pen and the beginning of this story. I've got a few of my project pen products right here, but this time I really tried to film it quite early. So we are the 3rd of May right now. So it really is like the beginning of May. So I'm hoping to get this up on Sunday, which is like the 7th of May. Anyway, a lot of talking. Let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start with the products that I know don't have a lot of progress on, because I feel like that's probably a good way of getting you to watch this video. And then the products that I feel like have a lot of progress, and there are a few that I'm very excited about, I'm gonna put towards the end of this video. Oh, by the way, what do you think of our plant? I think it's nice. Okay, the first products that I know I don't have a lot of progress on is the eyeshadow palette. What you are seeing right now, which is visibly on my eyelids, is probably the most eyeshadow makeup that I have worn in the last couple of months. So incredibly busy with work and like with home stuff. My eyeshadow palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, just hasn't been used that often. So we already have 4 pens in this palette, which is amazing. I think that is so cool, and I'm very happy with that. And I was focusing on the shade Rustic. So that is also like the majority of the eyelids going on right now, with a little bit of Mulberry, which is like the red shades. Honestly, I don't wear eyeshadow all that often on an everyday basis. I need to find a way to either start filming this more or just using it more when I'm playing with makeup at home. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to kind of use this a little bit more, because I feel like this is otherwise going to be like stagnant kind of project pen. You know what I mean? Also in the eyeshadow department, this is looking quite roughed up, but this is because the packaging is like broken, as always with Essence. This is the Essence single eyeshadow in the shade 14 Flirting. I was actually putting this to the side to focus on the Soft Glam palette, but other things in life happened. So I haven't really been using this at all. So I will also have to find a way to kind of incorporate this into maybe like my everyday makeup routine, or to find another way of using it as well. And with a project pen also always comes the very dreaded journey of a lipstick panning. This is the Essence This Is Me lipstick in the shade 03 Bold, and this month we have gotten nowhere with this one. I think there were a couple of times during this month that I was just like pat, but that is not going to give you a lot of progress, obviously. So yeah, this is not the best progress that I've had this month. I have not really been using any kind of lipstick products, so the lip glosses are also a little bit disappointing this month, which is surprising because I was having a lot of like progress with those. But the lipstick is very stagnant, very status quo, so it's staying how it is. Now for the lip liners, it's hard to see, but since our last update I have sharpened these I think twice, especially the one on the left. These are the Essence Soft and Precise lip pencils, and I have the shade Hey Honestly and then also Romantic. Now especially the one on the left, the Essence one is the Hey Honestly one is the one that I have been using the most, basically just because it's a little bit darker, and this one is very much for like highlighting, and that's not always a vibe that I'm going for when I'm doing my makeup. So the lip liners I feel like have some progress because I have sharpened them twice, but I feel like in pictures or when I show this to you, it will be a little bit hard to see. Okay, another product that I have absolutely no progress on, and I'm very much thinking about throwing this away because I am very afraid that this is too old. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow. I'm not using it because I'm not enjoying it. I'm also not enjoying it in my everyday makeup routine. I'm not enjoying it when I'm doing a little bit more of that like bold, sultry makeup like I am now. I am wearing this right now on my cheekbones and I feel like it's visible, but it's just very hard to blend out. It's very hard to use. It's very metallic and it's not very user friendly or approachable, so I never really the need as well to use it, but like the want to use this. Have I already mentioned that this is the ABA like Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Perla? I don't know, but it is. Then moving on to the products in my project pan that are getting some love that I am actually using every single day, which is mainly the base products. I'm not gonna lie, when I wear makeup, and I do almost every single day, I wear foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, and I usually stop right there, maybe a little bit of eyebrow gel, but that's basically all that I do, and mascara. Forgot to mention that. But all the other parts like eyeshadow, lipstick, lip liner, I usually, you know, I don't care. That being said, we have some, you know, progress in that category, in the base category. So the first one that I have some progress on, but not as significant as others that I'm going to show you, is the Catrice Holiday Skin Luminous Bronzer. The packaging has completely faded, but this is what it looks like. Again, it's Catrice and Essence packaging, so it breaks after a while. It's very hard to see the progress with this product, but I feel like you can tell that there's a little bit of a dent in this. Honestly, all I want at this time, because it is very feeding to see no progress, and I'm very happy that you can at least see a dent of where I'm using this product. We'll hopefully see a little bit of pan by the end of the summer. That is honestly like my prediction with this product, and it might take even longer. Now the blush is one that has definitely grown on me. This is the Rawbeautykristi 2 Reasons Cream Color in Glassy Balm for Cheeks and Lips. The name is way too long, and then this is the shade Soft Nude. I always say in these project pans, don't focus on this Vaseline thing, it's awful. Focus on the blush, because that is the one that we are trying to pan. As you can see, it's going quite well. There is a little bit of a dent in it, and I feel like every single month it is getting a slightly bigger, which is very nice, but there's obviously still a long way to go. I think the thing that I like about this blush is that it's a very neutral and appropriate kind of color for every day. It's not too bright, you don't really have to think about it. It's just kind of slap it on with a brush or a sponge and you're good to go, and that makes it very easy to use every single day as well. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to pan probably, but I feel like this is probably the one that I feel the most proud of, just because I can see the progress, and cream blushes are extremely difficult to pan. Now before we move on to the more exciting progress and news, I have 2 lip glosses for you that are also in my project pan. So the first one is the Tower 28 Milky Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew. Now this is one that I have used a lot. It's one of my favorite glosses. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I think it's so good. It's slightly hard to see at the moment, but there is a little bit of progress. I have to let it sun down, but what I try to do this month is focus on like the edges a little bit more, so I can get the product out of there and it actually seems like a little bit more empty than it is. But I feel like very strongly about this one because I think it's a beautiful gloss. The other one, when I talk of these, is the Colourpop Luxe Lip Gloss in the shade Glacier. This was a collaboration with Rawbeautykristi. Now we have some progress on this one, as you can see, just because of the fact that I have been using this every once in a while when I'm in the house and I just put this on. So there is a little bit of progress with this one, but with this one again, I have been focusing also a little bit more on the edges of this product to scoop out as much as I possibly can. Not my favorite lip gloss, but I'm very happy with like the progress that we have. Now we move on to the final 3 products that are the most exciting in this update, and those are the Rawbeautykristi Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm. Is definitely, I feel like, the one that I can continuously show a lot of progress with. I think it's doing very well. Also this month we have a little bit of progress again. As you can see, we are currently about here, which is amazing. I'm kind of thinking about what is going to happen when I get to this edge right here, because I feel like how is that going to pump, you know? This is still a very nice product. I think like the lightweight glowy finish on my skin is really nice, but I have to say I'm gonna rush to kind of empty this. I'm gonna use it every single day, which is what I'm doing right now, to make sure that it's empty by the time that the summer starts, because I think in the summer this might be a little bit too like greasy on my skin. It's a really nice spring foundation or like winter foundation, but for the summer I think this might be a little bit too greasy. So I hope that by the next update this will be a little bit more empty and maybe even completely. The other foundation is the Essence Hydra Hero 24-hour hydrated tinted cream, which is basically not a foundation but a tinted cream. I think I mentioned this in my previous updates as well, but this is like a tinted cream that I mix with the Nabla one. So I kind of get a mixture of both and then I put these on my face because this lacks a little bit of the pigmentation that I would like to even out my skin tone in my eyeball. But having that said, that it is like a really nice finish and a very natural finish on the skin. So I really like that, and when you look at the progress that we've made this month, it's really nice again. There is quite a bit. So this is from the previous update and this is where we are at right now. So about here. It's gonna take a little bit longer I think than the Nabla one to completely empty. I'm positive about this. I feel very positively. This little bad boy. This is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting powder. This, like I said in a previous update, you have to watch the previous updates, I'm sorry. Like I said in a previous update, this is actually powder that is in the project pan, but that I was only going to introduce during the summer because of the fact that my skin is a little bit dry. It's getting a little bit hotter, it's getting a little bit warmer, it's getting a little bit more summery, so I think I'm gonna pop this out, and what better time to do so? Houses one is completely done. So you can see in the picture where we kind of landed in our final update from my project pan from last year with this product, and we'll see next month how much progress that we will have. I'm very interested to see how this will work on my skin though, because if it's still too dry, then I'm not gonna partake in this. Okay guys, but that is it for today's project pan update for this month. Actually, this was all the progress that I made in like about 2.5 months in April. 2.5 months, 2.5 weeks, gosh. I'm very like pleased with some and maybe not as pleased with others, but I have not been pleased with the progress on some products in general. So that's it. I think I'm very hopeful for the foundations to be empty, especially like maybe by May or by June. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way, like I said, with the lip liners, the lip glosses and the eyeshadow. I'm gonna try and do a little bit more like just genuine work with those. And yeah, I cannot wait to see you in my next video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next project pan update if you only watch those, which is fine by me. But don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!